Dear Aries, and welcome to Sibyl Tarot. This is a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of July. Aries, before I even pull the cards, I feel that this next 6 months is going to be, just great for you, just great for yourself, and it's to the reason why the planet Mars has moved into Aries. And this is where it feels at home the most. So, I feel for the next 6 months, Aries, you're going to have some drive in you, and it's going to be all about, yourself, your appearance, you're going to take leadership, you're going to start new ventures, new initiatives, and, fresh start, I think, all round, and this will probably, start coming into effect, after this lunar eclipse here on the 5th of July. But I just feel, even before I pull the cards, this is going to be, a powerful time for you, Aries, and I am very excited for you. Especially, if you have your moon or ascendant in Aries, but also it could be your sun sign as well, So I'm just going to give it 2 more shuffles here and we'll go ahead. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of Cancer. No, for the month of, it is the Cancer time, but for the month of July. Yeah. So the first card out and at the heart of the spread is the Knight of Swords, air energy. See what I was saying about, having the drive, the initiative, and, Mars is the soldier, it's represented as a soldier, and here we have, soldier going into battle. Well, it's not saying that you're going into battle or that, but, you're leading, you're leading, people. We have here the 4 of Cups, which is water energy. What's crowning your spread is the 6 of Pentacles, earth energy. At the base of the spread we have is the Lovers, major arcana card, and it's Gemini. In your recent past we have here is the 5 of Cups, water energy. Coming towards you in the future is the Justice card, major arcana card, and Justice is Libra. And your outcome is the World, another major arcana card, and this I feel is very good. I knew it was going to be a good reading or that. The overall energy look is the Chariot. The Chariot is a major arcana card and it's Cancer, and this is the time that we're in, and I said I feel like that you're going to be taking off, the Cancer, the Chariot, talks about, pushing through, moving forward with great initiative, and we have here, in the Chariot represents, the Emperor, and the Emperor is Aries, and I feel that you're just going to be, whatever it is that you're going to be doing over the next 6 months, you're going to be very, very successful, And as I say, with the Chariot, the card, it talks about the yin and the yang, the feminine and masculine energy, but it means that, it's blending together. And I mean, this energy could be, inside you, so the feminine is quite nurturing, and the masculine energy is, like strong and, passionate, and I feel that, you're going to have, a balance of both, within yourself. But we have here is, the Knight of Swords here, and the Knight of Swords, talks about, you can talk about something coming, towards you, very quick, or that, it could be, it could have been, in the past to do with love, and you could have been disappointed, you know, in the past, but there is an offer coming your way that you haven't looked at here, and this is with the Knight of Swords. This could be an actual younger energy than you, but not necessarily, I don't mean younger in age, but, you know, more playful, because the Knights are more, you know, the Knights are all about, you know, to have a good time or that, but I feel this person is going to let themselves known to you, because I don't think you're seeing this person coming, you know, in, because you're not looking at this. What you're looking at is, you know, what's gone on in the past. You know, you may have been disappointed in the past where love is concerned, and I feel this could be in the most recent past, because you have here's the Five of Cups. You know, and the Five of Cups talks about, you know, the river of tears, or, you know, grieving or that. But once again, this person's not looking around at the two cups that are still standing. And then at the, you know, at the foot of the reading we have here is the Lover's card, and lovely energy, you know what I mean? It's Gemini card, you know, and it talks about, you know, soulmates coming together, you know, the closing of the gap, you know, within the Garden of Eden or that. But I feel like the masculine is, you know, very passionate towards you, as far, you know, his tree is burning up, you know, with passion or that, and you're kind of you know, kind of saying, come and get a boy, you know, that way, for the woman or whatever. But yeah, I just feel that it's, you know, going to be very passionate. What's crowning is, you know, the Six of Pentacles. So I feel that there's going to be equal reciprocity within this relationship, where you probably haven't had it before. You know, you probably, you know, if you're the feminine energy, gave too much, you know, in past relationships and didn't receive back. But I think this is going to be, you know, equal give and take. And this is the Minor Arcana card, you know, with for the Justice card, and we have here coming towards you, and, you know, so this is what you want. You know, you want a relationship that has equal give and take in it. And what's coming towards you, what is coming towards you is, you know, justice, balance, equal give and take, you know, with the Justice card. You could be also, you know, it could be a Libra that's coming towards you, it could be a Gemini, or it could be a Cancerian, or they could have either in the chart. But the outcome here is the World, and this is lovely, because the World is like that, and it's probably that it's happened to you, you know, in the last, you know, number of years, especially the last 18 months. You've gone through each of the 20 steps of the Major Arcana cards. You've, you know, had life force changes in your life, you know, recently. But the World is saying, you know, you've come to the final, you know, final part in your life. You know, you're closing out a chapter for a new world to begin, like, you know. And I just feel, Aries, that this is your time, you know, especially for the next 6 months up to February, before Mars moves out of Aries. But I think it's all to do, you know, with yourself. You realise now your self-worth, which is good. I feel as well that you're balancing up your money, you know, and I feel there's good karma coming towards you with the Justice card. I see because with the Chariot it talks about balance, and the Lovers is, you know, about balance as well. The Six of Pentacles, the Justice. I feel that, you know, you're going to have a balanced life now, you know, and things are going to, you know, you're going to be kept busy, you know, because Mars, you know, is a very, you know, busy energy, like, so you're going to be, you know, kept busy each day, and, you know, but you're going to enjoy it, you know. There's a lot of you know, fun coming your way. I just do feel with the Four of Cups that you have to believe it, you know what I mean? You can't be, you know, keeping it, especially as well with the Five of Cups, especially when it comes to love. Don't be, you know, feeling, you know, disappointed or keeping your head down. Don't be a Debbie Downer, you know what I mean? Because this could only, you know, manifest in itself, and the only person that will manifest it is yourself if you're, you know, if you're down. So, you know, be optimistic. And I think I've said that to one or two other signs that are here. They've got the, you know, the Five of Cups or that. But I feel for you, it's more in your past. I don't think you're going. I think that's what you're probably leaving. You know what I mean? I think that I think you actually probably have learned, you know, the law of attraction in some way. You know, especially here with the Justice card and the World card. You know what you put out and what you know, what you think, you know, or what you ask for, you know, the universe to come in to you is what you get. So you know that if, you know, if it's positivity you put out, positive thoughts, and that's what you'll, you know, give back. And it is quite a hard it's not an easy thing to achieve, you know, because you have to keep positive, you know, most days, and you can have your off days or whatever, like, but I think, you know, you have mastered this this law of attraction, the manifestation, and I think, you know, the results of it is going to come. It's going to come in abundance. I do also see here that there's world travel here for you, and I feel that it's going to be, you know, somewhere exotic, you know, tropical, you know, down along in the is it the latitude, you know, of Cancer, you know. So I feel like it could be, you know, like South America, South Africa, you know, it could be even Australia. But yeah, I feel that you may probably book it, you know, in around the Libra time, which would be September, October. You could book it then, or, you know, plan for it then. Yeah, and you could even, you know, you could be that you may be even, you know, on the holiday traveling to, you know, different places. So, you know, it could be even that it's like a cruise, a Caribbean cruise or something of the sort, you know, and that you're going from one to the other. And I feel that you're probably going with, you know, someone that's very special to you in your life. But if it I also say that you may be asked to do some charity work, and I feel that this charity work is to do with a charity that's, you know, something to do with cancer. And I feel more, you know, it's to do with, you know, the lung or the chest area. So it could be, you know, for breast cancer or, you know, lung cancer or that. But I feel, you know, even if it's just to, you know, to buy a ticket, but I feel that you probably will get, you know, get involved in it in somehow. I feel that for some, if they if there's any legal action, or, you know, feel any legal action, you know, justice will be served, you know, in your favour. I think you're going to have I think you're going to have, you know, in the love area, a lot of interests to do with love. And I think, you know, at this time, I think you probably should just, you know, have some fun, you know, not get yourself tied down. But I do feel for the next 6 months, Aries, you know, you've got a lot to, you know, to be living for. A lot of fun, you know, a lot of balance is coming into your life, a lot of good karma is coming in, because I think what you've done is, you know, you've released, I wouldn't even say old patterns, but, well, it could be old patterns or that, but you have released, you know, fears and disappointments, and you're just letting it go, you know, you're moving on, you're moving forward. For some as well, it could be, you know, a new car here. I just feel that if it is that you're buying a new car or booking a holiday, I'll just say to you that Mercury is still retrograde now at the moment, so I wouldn't book anything or buy, you know, sign contracts or anything for, you know, a car or a holiday until around the 20th of July onwards. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, Aries. I do hope you like my reading. If you do, please like, share, leave a comment. Thank you. Bye.